So, I just had the van lowered, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to do a bit of a van check stroke walk around. Van check's a good one, isn't it? Okay, so van check. Right, so basically this used to be a shuttle bus which used to do airport runs, and it used to have 12 seats, which was a good thing actually, because it came in automatic, which I've never had an automatic before, but now I've got an automatic. I quite like it. It's very easy to drive. Unfortunately, it was silver, and silver is a god-awful colour. No car should ever be made silver, in my opinion. Some might disagree, but you know. Anyway, you might have seen from my old video that I painted it this grey colour, and a lot of people were a bit alarmed and concerned that I painted it with a roller. But as you can see, it's not that bad. You won't be able to tell. Yeah, it's not the best job. Oh, that's me. Hello. Hello there. It's not the best job, but it protects it. It's hardware in paint. Look, you can kick it. Oh, kick it. I'm not bothered about parking in car parking spaces that are a bit tight anymore. Yeah, and I can just paint over it again if it gets wrecked. It's good. I like it. It looked quite tough. Right, so with it being a shuttle bus, it was almost like a limousine actually. And one of its best features is this. Electric doors. Right, so inside, when I bought it, it had a full kitchen that went all the way from the back, all the way to the front, to the back of the seat. But it wasn't very practical, so I ripped it all out and sold it, and then that made it sort of cleared up some funds to buy a new cooker and I'll show you this. That's a 2-hob burner, and then the sink with running water, which should work. There you go. So that was quite expensive. I think it was 200 quid, but it's not that expensive, I suppose. But one of the main concerns about the old setup was that you couldn't get to the cupboard doors once the bed was down, because the cupboards were here. And when the bed comes down, so this is a temporary fix, but in there is everything that I need. I can get to that when the bed is up or down. I can turn the gas off. I can do a merry dance. And then this is a bit more difficult, but this is where all the food is. It's only difficult because of the bedding in the way. But this is where the food is, where the kettle lives, where washing stuff lives, DVDs, and that is loads of room. That is absolutely tons of room in there. Right, and then the next thing I did was, so before it had a 240 hookup, but we never used it, and actually I got an electric shock off it, so whoever had fitted it before had fitted it badly. So I ripped all that out, and then the single leisure battery, I bought a new leisure battery and a power inverter. So that power inverter, this is, runs off that. It's done well. We've run the TV for hours and hours and hours. It's never dropped. We have the lights on quite often. It doesn't drop. It's been good. So it's just a 110 amp hour leisure battery with I think it was a 3000 watt inverter, which is overkill actually because the TV's nowhere near that. But I put a cigarette lighter in here to the 12 volt in case we need it for like a hairdryer or something. We've not used that yet, but it's there. This, as you've just seen, is for the water pump. It's not an on-off switch, it's just a push to operate switch, so then the children can't leave it turned on or anything. Then the next one is lights, so that button will turn on these lights, which are for all LEDs. Obviously before they were to the car battery and weren't LEDs, and drained the battery so quick that the van wouldn't start a few times. And I also put this light in here, a bit of a retrofit, which is like a reading light, which is a more powerful LED, but in space of where their light controls went. Okay, so I'll turn that off. And then the next one, if you can hear, is for the power inverter. So before, when the cupboard was there, the power inverter was inside the cupboard, and you had to lift the bed back up. I'll turn it round to me, not that you want to see me. You had to lift the bed back up to get to the cupboard to turn the power inverter off, which when you were watching TV at night was just a pain in the backside. So anyway, took the power inverter apart, ran some wires to a new switch. That switch is now here. Also to the power inverter is this plug socket here, which I fitted. It's got USB chargers, which are good. Plug for the TV, which is over there, which I'll get to in a minute. And then a spare plug for anything else. I've just recently bought this USB fan from Maplin, which is... I've not really used it yet. Alright, yeah, I have to turn that off. Okay, so yeah. USB fan. Probably not really use that too much, but there you go. So after that, I made the cupboard myself, which you can probably tell, but it was a DIY job, and it was cheap, and it looks all right. It looks good. I hate when people are around. The other thing I did was made the curtains. These are on these little toggle things, and then slide them across. So I bought a sewing machine, having not really got much experience with sewing, and made these curtains, and they work really well. I just use like Wonder Web for the, is it a hem, I think that bit's called, and then stitched on the rail stuff. I don't even know what it's called, I'm not even going to try. Anyway, yeah, so I made curtains, and the curtains work really well. It's been a good modification. I'll go over to the TV. So the TV was about 20 quid second hand. It's got a DVD player built in, runs off that inverter. It's got an aerial there that we put on the roof, picks up loads of channels. It's good. We don't watch it too much, but when we're out in the van and it's like a rainy day or something, we can sit and watch TV. I think it's great. We have a picnic hamper that's got the crockery and stuff in. Got some fresh water that we always carry. What else? So the floor, when I bought it, had the original carpet in, and it wasn't in very good condition. So I boarded it a bit and then put this. Well, it's like laminate wood flooring, except it's not wood. It's the same thickness and everything. It's just made of some sort of plastic, which means it's waterproof. So if we spill anything in the back, and with us having children, obviously, it's likely to get wet. So this is waterproof. However, when it gets warm, it gets soft and it warps. So it's not brilliant. So I'm gonna have to take that out. So this is the bed down, obviously you can see. It's just got a little lever under there. You pull it down and there you go. We just roll it all up, so it's always ready to come down. So we carry all the bedding and everything in the van all the time. So we're always ready to go, which is really good. I quite like that. The food's always in. We keep fresh water in here all the time. It's always ready to go. I also put these LEDs in as well, and so it lights up at night. Actually lights up quite far out into the whatever you're doing, so you can use it to light up a barbecue or a picnic or something, which is really cool. And in front, standard trim really, apart from the seats. I used Audi S-Line seats. don't know what that noise was, that was bizarre. But anyway, Audi S-Line seats. Got rid of the twin fold-down seat. Got these big bolsters, sports seats. Really comfortable. The other thing is I put this box in, which has currently got nappies and water in because, you know, I'm a dad and that's what I do. Anyway, it's like a little glove box thing. I'm not too sure where I'm keeping that, but there you go. But again, standard trim, everything's just the same as it should be. The buttons for the electric doors, which is cool. It's automatic. It's got a cool stereo, well, a basic stereo, but phone hookup, all that kind of stuff, phone holder. There's a mount for the camera. It's got electric sunroof, which is not working because the keys aren't in the ignition, but slides all the way back. This is cool. I've said cool quite a lot in this video, which is cool also. I don't say cool very often. I'm not one of these camper van people. I think someone's going to tell me off in a minute. They're not going to shut the doors yet, are they? This guy's looking at me like I'm doing something weird. I am doing something weird. I'm talking to a camera. Talking to a camera in the general public. That's just ridiculous. People don't do that. Anyway. Okay, so go around. Oh fuck, there's people around all the time. So this is what it looks like in the back. Okay, so as you can see, the bedding's put out there. I have some essential tools in the back. Storage goes all the way back. I'll keep longer items. I've got a fishing rod in there just in case I need to fish for my life. Barbecue, extra blankets, get a kettle. That's it. So, that's most of the van. I don't think I've missed anything. Nothing that important anyway. Yeah, it's not a full-time van life, hashtag vegan, hashtag van life van. It's just a holiday. But also it's my daily driver. I don't have another car. I drive this every single day, which might be a bit more difficult now it's lowered, but well, it's just one of them things then. Yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching this really boring video of me showing you around my van. See you soon.
You've made a mistake saying I cannot run this race. It's playtime, I'm gonna crush your face. This is not a fucking phase. Hey guys, I know you feel that bass. Roll with that until you see my face. Rising from a thick layer of fog at midnight. There's a time and a place to kill it, I spill it. Leak documents from a flaming tongue. Rappers acting so sanely when not long ago you were begging.